Hey, soul family, this is Healing Truth Tarot, and my name is Shelley. We are doing a reading for the collective, a general reading for the week of the 25th through the 31st. Oh, got some serious stuff going on, folks. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment, please. Just looking over the cards. There's a lot of different energies with these cards. So let's get started. All right. So they're pre-shuffled and pre-pulled and cleansed and all the bad juju out and all the good juju in. Okay. So first card I pulled was Strength. Five of Wands. And that says Strife at the bottom. Knight of Cups. You see the little scorpion? Scorpio energy. Okay. Princess of Wands, or better known as the Page of Wands. She got some messages coming through. We have Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out. We have the Seven of Wands. Fighting. Arguing. Page of Pentacles. Good financial news. Ten of Pentacles. More good financial news. Knight of Wands. The Tower. And then I pulled three oracle cards. One from the I lost it. Runes. Hello. One from the rune deck. That's Solo. One from the telepathy deck. Spirit. That one's very interesting. Can't wait to get to it. And one from the Angel Oracle, Change in Direction. Okay, let's get started. All right, so the Strength card, you're going to need this. And you already have it. But you're going to need this because there's some fighting going on. Relationships are changing. Things are getting kind of serious. More to the effect of they feel more serious than they are. But these arguments are causing a lot of stress. And they're causing strain on your relationships. But the truth is there was already strain on the relationships. You're fighting with yourself. You're fighting with other people. I see a lot of partnerships struggling right now. And it's not because either one of you is bad or doing something wrong. You're just changing. You're different. You're different. So here we have the Knight of Cups with that Scorpio energy. And that Scorpio energy can be very unforgiving. So I'm looking more at the Scorpio energy aspect of it than I am of it being a knight. But somebody in your life or you hold that knight energy. Knights are about accomplishing a task. And somebody is going about it the wrong way. There's other ways to do it. But that Scorpio energy, the sign of Scorpio is very, again, unforgiving and can be refuse to see things in a different light. Almost every sign holds that I know better than you do energy. Almost every sign. We're human beings. But this energy is turning this situation into something that it doesn't have to be. It's not as difficult as it's being made. The only reason it's as difficult as it is because people are not budging. Something's got to give. Because right now, somebody's feeling left out. Somebody is feeling not heard because you're not being heard. And it's lonely when you're not heard. And the urge to take a strong action towards making somebody see things the way that you see things is not the avenue to take. It's not working. It's something you're going to have to give up to source, God, Jesus, whoever your higher power is, if you have one. But the point I'm making is that trying to force someone to see things your way is never, ever going to work. People see things due to their experiences. And whoever you are dealing with, or if you are this person who's not budging, whoever you're dealing with has never seen a different way to go about what the situation is, how to go about interacting with the situation to make it different. And the fact that both of you are changing is huge. And this really isn't supposed to be a love reading, but it's kind of turning into that. And I mean, this doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a family member. It can be a neighbor. It can be a friend. It can be a coworker. But somebody somewhere is not budging. And you trying to force your point of view on this person to make them see it differently isn't going to work. Spirit's directing me to tell you, let it go. Take that deep breath. Because it's causing unnecessary strain. All of this could be avoided. And it still can be turned around. But at this moment, there are two very strong energies opposing one another. And the only thing that you can do is allow whatever happens to happen, no matter how much it sucks. Just allow whatever it is that's going to happen. I see that for a large portion of you, that the situation's going to rectify itself as soon as you are able to step away. Just walk away. Go about your business. Do what you need to do for you. Take care of your end of whatever's going on between the two of you. I know some of you are dealing with work relationships, and it's not just one person that's opposing you, it's several. Walk away. Just do whatever it is your job is. And let those people do whatever they're going to do. We have the Tower. Okay, these readings, for me, Spirit speaks to me in whatever order Spirit speaks to me, and I really don't do spreads. It never works. I've tried it 100 times. It never works. So we have the Tower. This change is going to be big. And it's going to feel painful for some of you. But it's something that needs to happen. It's something, the universe has been cleaning house. The universe has been helping us clean house. This change, this Tower moment, it means two things. For me, it means you're going to see things differently. You're going to have that aha moment. You're going to feel relief because the Tower's not always bad. It can appear bad. Even the picture appears bad, but it's not always a bad thing. And the best way to deal with this Tower moment, no matter if it does feel awful to you at the time, there's something better coming. This is what that Tower moment is for. If you're going to experience this Tower moment, or if you are experiencing this Tower moment, whatever is being left behind is not for you. There's something better for you. Some of you have been looking for your calling, and you haven't found it yet. That's what this Tower moment is guiding you towards, a calling. Okay, so we've got the fighting, and then we have, and then we jump right to the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So that's what tells me that that Tower moment is something that's going to lead you to something better. And yeah, the Pentacles obviously can be about finances, and I'm getting a strong sense of the energy of money, but I'm also getting a strong sense of the energy of inner peace. Someone's going to come to you. When this Tower moment happens, somebody is going to come to you soon after, and they're going to offer you something that's going to make you feel whole. Because right now there's something missing in your life. Because you're not just arguing with other people, you're arguing with yourself. And I get this feeling of a picture of just, you feel like you're falling into this huge hole or off a cliff, and you're just holding on so tight to the rocks that are protruding. Just hanging on so tight and afraid to let go. You can let go. Spirit's got you. Source has got you. The universe has got you. God's got you. It's okay to let go. And then in the future, you'll look back on this experience and you'll understand why. Why these things or this thing had to go. And the only reason it's being brought to you as a Tower moment, and this doesn't make you a bad person, I do it, you do it, we all do it, is because you've been in such an upheaval mentally and emotionally that you haven't seen the signs and the signals around you, the hints, the nudges. You've been unable to see them because the situation is just, it's intense. And I don't feel like you came to it toxic. I feel like you came to it and you tried to speak on it and nobody wanted to hear you. Because whoever you're dealing with, they didn't want the change. So, Spirit's telling me, now that you've approached somebody about something that needed to be different, now you're the bad guy. And there's some gaslighting going on. Everything is your fault now. That's not going to change. And realistically, you don't want to be stuck in that type of energy. I call them soul suckers. People who just suck the life out of you. So try to take a step back and allow the Tower moment to happen. In all honesty, you might be let go, either by your partner or your job or a friend or an organization. You may be let go. It's okay, because something else is coming right on the footsteps of that Tower moment. The minute that you are able to take a deep breath and look at it objectively, that's when something else is going to come to you. Okay. Now we have the Knight of Wands. Now, he's the fastest mover. Wands are about movement. He's the fastest mover. See, it's going to come very quickly. After this Tower moment, this is going to come very quickly. Okay. All right. The bottoms of the deck. The decks. We have the King of Cups on the bottom of our Heaven and Earth Tarot. Okay. Hope you could see that. We have the Lovers And the lovers card, yes, I mean, it is about love relationships, but it's also about any other type of relationship. And it speaks to the balance in a relationship. And with this card and this card, it makes me feel like there is none. But when this tower moment happens, and this offer comes along, that's when you're going to have your balance. In case you've never seen one of my videos, I do censor my cards. YouTube's AI has issues with naked people on the cards. So, anywho, that will come. That new offer is going to come right on the heels of this tower moment. Again, it's something that you need to let go of, and you don't want to. Maybe there's security there in some way. But Spirit's telling me that if you did stay, even if you did stay in that situation, that security is gone. It's not going to be there. Because it's not your calling. It's not what you're supposed to be doing. It's not who you're supposed to be with. Some of you are with your twin flames. Twin flames they can be a lifelong soulmate, but twin flames generally are the people who teach you something. So Spirit's nudging. Spirit's nudging you through me to understand that the lesson has already been taught. It's time for you to hear. It's time for you to understand what that lesson is. Every situation, no matter how awful, needs to have a takeaway. Something you can take from it. Some lesson that's been learned. Some thing that you're supposed to let go of, that you finally have to let go of, because we're being forced right now. The universe is dishing us out situations, people, places, and things that are forcing us to let go of the things that no longer serve us. And if you need help doing that, again, ask. Your spirit guides, source, they want you to ask. Sometimes they'll step in and do it for you. The universe source has been stepping in and creating these situations to force us to let go of things. But your guides and angels and source want you to ask for help. They want you to ask for clarity so that you can see what that lesson is. And because the sooner you see the lesson, the sooner you can get moving forward. There's a lot of change in this reading. A lot of change. And change feels awful sometimes. It's definitely uncomfortable. But you're okay. You've got this. Okay, let's do some words from the word jar, and then we'll do the oracles. Okay. We'll just do 2 or 3. All right. That's itty bitty. Long conversation. Yeah. Probably can't see that. Okay. Sorry, you can't see that. Long conversation. I don't know why that's in there, but that's what I was talking about. That's what the cards were talking about. Trying to have conversations with people, and they don't want to hear you because they don't want to see it. And these conversations are turning into these humongous, long, repetitive, redundant arguments. So you don't need to be in the middle of that. You can just walk away. Blank. All right. Bruise, cut. Okay. Somebody's ego is bruised. Somebody's ego is bruised, and it might be yours. And it's okay to be humbled. It's okay for the other person. If it's not you and it's somebody else, it's okay for them to be humbled too. Not, it's not our job to humble other people. I mean, not on purpose. Sometimes somebody will say something to you that will be like somebody just kicked you in the stomach. It's very humbling. And there's nothing wrong with being humbled. Egos, this is talking about a bruised ego, a bruised ego. Egos are there to protect us. And Spirit is saying that you don't need protection anymore. Life is going to happen. The crap's going to hit the fan. Situations are going to come up that you don't like or that feel really bad. But you're protected. As in, you can get through this. You just got to reach out for some help. Spirit's driving that home to me today. So, sorry for repeating myself. But just ask for the help. Immediately, that help is available to you. All right, one more. How did this happen? And that's what you're asking yourself, and that's or the other person's asking themselves. They're like, or someone's going, what happened? We were going along so good. Change happened. You changed. For some of you, you changed, and so did the other people or person, and for some of you, you changed and somebody else didn't. And when that happens, it's just how we let go of people that no longer serve our higher purpose, or people that have taught us all the lessons that they possibly can. That's all. All right, that's enough with the words. So let's read our solo, which is our rune card. Sorry, apologize for not being able to remember that word. I had a senior moment. So this card is about success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health, a time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's what that is, victory and success. I always say the Nine of Pentacles is the culmination of all the hard work. The seeds have finally fully grown into whatever it was that you planted. But the Ten of Pentacles is buying the new house, or getting the new relationship, or finding your new tribe. Ten of Pentacles is about wealth on every level. Okay? So, the next oracle card. This is the telepathy oracle. And this one is spirit. Your spirit is about to be subliminated. And I had to look that up, and what that means is change. This tower moment is going to change you. Okay? The glasses are lopsided. This tower moment is going to change you even more. The reason it's coming is because you're changing. Your spirit is about to be subliminated. Almost sounds like annihilated. Just the opposite. Not quite. Beautiful things are coming this week. Beautiful things are coming. And, give or take a week or two. Everyone's not on the same timeline with their spiritual growth or change. All right. Now, the last card is our angel message. So we have change in direction. I love this one. And you can't read it, so I'm going to read it for you. The changes you are experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So, that sums up the entire reading. I love the synchronicities of these tarot readings. Change is coming. Change has already started. And it started within you. You are a badass. Don't you ever forget it. And these people or person that you're arguing with, step back, take a deep breath, do what you're supposed to do, take care of you and your responsibilities, and don't take on anybody else's responsibilities. Don't take on anybody's crap. Don't take on anybody else's, don't let people tell you that you're a bad person. And if they do, because you can't really stop somebody from telling you you're a bad person. If somebody tells you you're a bad person, you're not. They're angry because they're confused and they're afraid. You have the upper hand because you are aware of yourself as a spiritual being. I hope this resonated with somebody. Let me know in the comments, and please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Again, this is the general weekly reading for the 25th through the 31st. Mercury goes direct on Wednesday the 28th. Expect another 3 weeks at least of the post-shadow energies, because now Mercury is retracing his steps. Mercury is retracing his steps. So he was going backwards. Now he's walking in his footprints, going forwards. Forward movement. That's all that matters. We're going to be okay. This was a very interesting retrograde. Lots of stuff going on. 3 other planets retrograde. And they're not going to be out of retrograde. I think it's October, November, and December. So the middle of December, I think, is when the last planet goes out of retrograde. Let me see. Yeah, Pluto until October 11th. Neptune until December 7th. And Saturn until November 15th. I should mention, too, that for some of you, a lot of you, there's people, places, and things from your past. This has been an ongoing theme because of those retrograde planets. People, places, and things from your past coming back at you, and some of that fighting is that. If you're dealing with someone or something that you left behind a long time ago, and they are confronting you, or you're being confronted with that old situation, even old thinking patterns. I've been going through it. The old thinking patterns, wanting to revert back to being insecure. You have every right to turn around and walk away. You do not have to do that. You don't have to do this. It's not yours anymore. And don't let anybody talk you into saying that it is. And for those of you who have past lovers coming up, another ongoing theme, if that's happening for you, they have not changed. Whatever choice you make is right for you at that moment. But I'm just warning you, Spirit's warning you, this person hasn't changed. They're not different. And I think that you know that. But you're hoping that they would be different. And there's nothing wrong with hoping. Hope is a beautiful thing. But point your hope towards things that can actually enhance your life. And the last card, forgot to show you the last card, is the Star. Everything you want is coming. Be patient, and it may not show up all at once. But with the Knight of Wands, at least something is going to come very quickly. Because the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Okay. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful week. I will be posting the monthly, September, monthly readings for each sign separately next Saturday. So the 31st. Those will be out. So hit that notification bell. Love you guys. Thanks for showing up.